When looking for a tool to remove the spring on the rear shock of this TZR125 I'm currently working on, I wanted something that would let me clean up and repaint the shock as part of the restoration, so I had a look around. After some browsing and deep dives into the online tool rabbit hole, I landed on the Laser 4764 Motorcycle Coil Spring Compressor. Laser is a UK based company and their tools are generally mid to high quality, good enough for serious regular mechanical work, but without the wallet punching of pro grade race tools. That was a big part of why I chose it. When it arrived, my first thoughts were, oh, it's smaller than expected, but it felt solid, like it could do the job. It came in a nice metal case, which always helps you feel like you've bought something serious. It also included a set of spare claws. At first I thought they may be different sizes, but no, just replacements in case you break one. Pro tip, read the instructions, which of course I didn't. Not until later. Also, no indication of where it's made, possibly earth. Anyway, the instruction says to position the two compressors directly opposite each other on the spring. On this particular shock, this was not going to happen. I spent a while trying to get them to line up properly, even wondering if the spare claws might help, but alas, they're all identical. Eventually, I just went with the best placement I could manage and started to wind one up slightly to see if that helped. You'll need a 17mm socket or spanner for this, depending on your preference. From there, I tightened up each compressor a few turns at a time, alternating sides. This is important. I've seen horror stories online of these bending out of shape because possibly someone went too hard on one side. Patience is your friend here. This shock has a split spring guide, which varies depending on the bike or shock type. Once the spring was compressed enough, the guide came off easily. And there we are, the spring fully compressed and ready for refurbishment. This is also the same process you'd follow if you're replacing or upgrading the spring, something I actually plan to do soon on my Yamaha Nikon, as the rear shock could best be described as crude. When you're done, release the compressor slowly, alternating a few turns on each side to avoid uneven stress and damaging the tool. A bit more fiddling at the end, since the tight fit between the coils, but eventually the compressors came off cleanly. And there we go, job done. All the parts go back into the nice metal case, which should help avoid the classic garage game of where did that go? As for how these would perform on a bigger shock, well, stay tuned. The Nikon rear shock is coming up at some point soon, and that'll be a real test. If you found this video helpful, or at least mildly entertaining if you did, please give it a like or consider subscribing so I can keep making more videos like this. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you.